I probably haven't had Nesquik since I was a kid, except back then we called it by the old name, Nesquik, when we weren't cool and hip going with the Nesquik name. But we did have it in our house. I mean, I raised 2 kids. They got exposed to it. But I personally didn't drink it myself. I guess I was just lazy, and if I wanted chocolate milk, I just bought it pre-mixed, or strawberry milk. Heck, they even have root beer milk I've seen now. But this is enticing me to try it again. Cinnamon Churro Nesquik. Hello, welcome to Dad Snacks. We're gonna get to this right now. Another thing I don't remember doing is actually reading what the ratios are between the Nesquik and your milk. First of all, you use whole milk. It's a cup of whole milk to 2 tablespoons of Nesquik. That seems heavy, but as a kid, I don't remember what I did. I just scooped it in until I thought it looked right. But we're gonna do it by the actual ratios they have here and see how we like it. First, a cup of milk and our 2 tablespoons of Nesquik. There's your color, by the way. It's definitely not chocolatey looking. Okay, one more. Now we mix. But that look how small it is. It's 2 tablespoons and a cup of milk. I would have filled this thing all the way up and probably used that ratio. I don't know, maybe I would have put more in. But since we're reviewing this, we're gonna do it the way they suggested. Oh yeah, that smells like cinnamon. Definitely, kind of like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That's what I'm kind of thinking this is gonna taste like. Oh yeah, that's plenty sweet. The ratio works though. It's dissolved, it didn't stick to the bottom. We always later get that where you put it in there and you get like a dry area, like a powder thing. Don't inhale those, they're not fun. But I've probably been mixing this up wrong my whole life because who reads directions as a kid? You just pour in, drink it, and hope it works. So if I was gonna pinpoint the taste, I think I was onto something with Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Very similar to this without the coffee. If you poured this into coffee, I think it would taste the same. They also make like a cinnamon milk, like hot chocolate that I've tried in the past. That also tastes like this, as well as the cinnamon milk they make that you can also buy that doesn't have coffee in it. But where I think this gains over the Cinnamon Toast Crunch things is those are thinner. This actually, because you're using whole milk, this actually has a little more viscosity to it, a little more substance. It feels a little bit more bold. What I also like about this is they let the cinnamon be the profile. So while there is some sweetness from sugar, because obviously it's supposed to be sweet, it's not too overbearing. And that cinnamon is the star of the show and it comes out really nicely. I gotta say, they got a winner here for a company that really hasn't brought out a bunch of new flavors. I kind of like that they're jumping into it and bringing out winners like this. I'm gonna go ahead and give this a solid 9.0. I have to commend them for picking a solid flavor to go after. I mean, you can't really go wrong chasing down the cinnamon milk people because we all drink that after our Cinnamon Toast Crunch and it's awesome. Now you don't even have to eat. This can just be a nice little snack in the afternoon. Something that's not as heavy and filling as cereal, but you still get that cinnamon milk at the end. I would even say this might even give you kind of a horchata flavor, which I think is really cool. But what are your thoughts? Have you tried this? Would you try this? Let us know in the comments. And if you're not following me, make sure you smash that follow button, hit that like. I review snacks and beverages like this every day. Would love to have you on this snacks journey. But that's gonna do it for me today. Until my next snack, cheers. Thank you all.